Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on this YouTube channel. This is another devlog. I don't really know what devlog number it is now, but whatever. Anyway, obviously in the last video I sort of talked about exactly how these new devlogs will work now. And obviously the live streams are going to be things where I show you how to build. Then these videos right here is me showing you like what is in the SkyGen already. So you won't be seeing me how I actually build things and stuff like that. That'll be live streams only. And then obviously the shorts are just like shortened down versions of these videos, which I haven't really got to them yet, but you know, either way the shorts are like just to really show off the server and advertise really. But anyway, today I'm going to show you exactly what I've already done, and I've actually done quite a bit now. Anyway, let's go and get started. So yeah, now obviously as you can see I'm in mini games, and actually I've actually done something pretty crazy now. So as you can see right here in spawn there is 4 different portals. You've got starter gens, shop, plots, and then mini games. This is actually called mini games and events, but we couldn't fit that bit in. But yeah, but we've got mini games, and these are 4 portals. Now in the longest time, to be honest with you, one has basically been done at the very start, which is this one. This was always been done. Then it has been the plots now, and plots has been done. But then for a very, very long time, there was only 2 portals that were done. One of them that was still being worked on, which is a very big area of the SkyGen, to be honest with you. But then one of them has, like a couple months ago, one of them you couldn't even use at all, which was the mini games. But now I could safely say that the mini games portal is actually done, which means that we have 3 portals out of the 4. And the 4th one is getting very close to done. I'm basically focused on this one only, because that is the only thing that's really left of this SkyGen, except a couple other things as well. So that means that mini games and events is done. Now the events bit isn't done yet, but we'll get into that in another update. But obviously we have PvP. I've already showed these in all the other videos, but obviously I'm going to show you mini games, because mini games is now done, as I've already shown you in all the other videos as well. Easy, medium, parkour, extreme, whatever, but extreme is the one that I've finally done. Now extreme didn't take as long as expected. In fact, I did it in one sitting, which is crazy. A couple of hours this took, and to be honest with you, it did felt really quickly, but really quick. But I think it's because there's no end update and there's nothing in the end. Really, there's nothing in the end. So yeah, but anyway, let me show you exactly what it is. Hopefully I can go in it. Absolutely not. Anyway, I guess I'll just have to go through the traditional way. Here it is. Ta-da! I don't really know what to say about it. Oh, there we go. But yeah, here it is. As you can see, I've already got the border around the whole thing. It's to stop people going off, but I don't think it really matters as much anyway. But as you can see right here, there's a bunch of Endermen, because like that's the main thing about this biome. But yeah, as you can see, there's Endermen. We've got the Ender Dragonite with the portal that you cannot go through. We've also got these statue pillars, whatever they're called, statue pillars. The pillars, the obsidian pillars, not statue pillars. We've also got one of them with the iron bars as well. We could go through the parkour, and as you can see, I always usually theme the parkour. I've decided the start and end will be a bedrock block, because I feel like that's very predominant. As you can see, we got the end thing, the end stone, there you go, and then we got the obsidian, and that continues going on as well all the way up here. As you can see right here, you got some of this. As you can see, it keeps on moving through, and as you can see, we also have an end gateway as well. And if we go through here, now we're going to go to the actual main, well, I don't think the main, but the outer end islands. As you can see, we've even got this that spawns as well, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty nice parkour. But as you can see, we've obviously got the the growing things. Glowing. But yeah, the growing things, as you can see right here. We've also got a mini, very small end city, with the 2, whatever they're called, shulkers. Well, technically they're shulker boxes, but yeah, shulkers either way. And then we got another end island as well. This is like just generic. And as you can see right here, I also theme the stuff, the parkour with it. Like this one, you can sort of see a bit of the end city buildings and stuff. So yeah, and then if we go into the next island, oh, there's still some items here. Let me take that. Thank you. Oh, they get cleared instantly. That's because they're banned. But anyway, and as you can see right here, we've got the same one. We've got one of these. I think there's one on. Actually, no, there's one, two. There's two of these. Now there's three because there's one over there as well. But as you can see right here, the parkour is themed with this, but we've got a much more bigger building right here, which is pretty nice. There we go. Right. There you go. So as you can see right here, we've got a much more bigger building with the very iconic End City ship, the one that you're basically always going to be here for, really. Like most times you're going to be here for this because of the elytra, but as you can see right here, it's now done all the way down here. Now you kind of can't really see this bit, but you know, you'll never see this anyway. But as you can see right here, we've got basically the entire End City. Actually, that needs to be covered. But I was missing things. To be honest, I feel like I'm missing things with this, but I don't really know because I did do this very quickly. But either way, the end, obviously, that's basically it for the end. Yeah, that's basically it for the end, and it was really quick to make this, but I think, to be honest with you, at least I put some effort in it because I did try and do the buildings. This took forever, this one, to be honest with you, but I am happy with how it turned out. It definitely turned out really nice. Definitely not maybe the best out of all the parkour, but that's probably because there's just nothing in the end. If there was an end update, then yeah, but there's just nothing in the end. The cave obviously looks really good because at least there was a couple biomes in there, but the end city, or just the end, there's not really much. There's just basically one biome, a couple end cities, that's about it, really. I mean, I might be missing something, but really this is basically it, really. But yeah, but anyway, I'm pretty happy with this either way, how it turned out. I'm very impressed with what I even managed to do, to be honest with you. But yeah, that is basically it done. So that finishes the entirety of Park. Wow, this black concrete is so black you don't really know how close you are to that. Oh, but yeah, as you can see right here, the parkour is now completely done, and the whole of minigames and the entire like minigames and events portal is done as well, because we've obviously got this one. We also have this one now done. I'm just going to do a brief overview. There we go. As you can see right here, there's the cave one. There you got this one. I mean, I don't know if I'm happy. I do like this, but I think the sky is obviously maybe not the best bit. But I don't know what you would do with the sky, because I mean, even the end you just do that black, and that's basically it. These are obviously enclosed anyway. But yeah, that is basically done. I'm actually really happy with the mini games, like spawn area as well. Then you know what? I might as well show you this actually, because obviously this is like the main thing, and as you can see, I'm really happy with this actually. What I try and do in this gadget is try and do a bunch of different themes, and this one is like, I don't know what theme this would be, but it's almost like a modern sort of theme. I'm definitely happy with how this turned out, especially with the fountain and this statue in the middle. I'm really like this. Obviously we've also got these sort of in the sort of like portals in a way. Yeah, that's really nice. And we also have the sort of difficulties and stuff. And actually, while building this, I also rebalanced the stats for this for the parkour. This isn't really something big that you should maybe know, but yeah, I have balanced the stats because they did give a little bit too much, so they all basically been nerfed in a way. But they are much more balanced now. As you can see, here are the rewards now. 1.5, 2.5 for your next gen. So you got this one, you got medium, you've got hard, and then you've got extreme. I'm pretty happy with them. As you can see, we've also have the leaderboards. This is the least time. See, the fastest time. It does show you the fastest time, as you can see. So that's pretty nice. Now everybody will be on 2 billion because if I set them to 0, they'll be at the top. So yeah, but obviously when the server comes out, you'll obviously see everyone at 2 billion. But once everyone starts competing us, the 2 billion will just disappear. And I would love to see what everyone gets on these. Actually, I really want to see this. But yeah, I am really happy with this, I must say. And if you're wondering about the cooldown, the cooldowns are pretty big, like 6 hours. I also want to say this, I don't know if I've really explained this, but the cooldowns, you don't have to be on the server for 6 hours. In fact, this is actually has an offline system, which means that you can do this parkour, leave the server, come back in 6 hours, and you can do the parkour again because it is completely offline. So you don't have to be on the server AFK for 6 hours. That's why the 6 hours is actually pretty high, the hours, because you don't actually have to be on the server for 6 hours because it's offline. So you can just do it, wait, come back another 6 hours, do it, and then wait again, come back another 6 hours, just repeat, really, if you really wanted to do that. And you know what, I want to start really talking about the server itself, because I think I do need to sort of address this already. So obviously this server is a SkyGen server. It is on Bedrock Edition, by the way. I definitely had a couple of people talking about what this is on. This is on Bedrock Edition. It's obviously a realm right now for many reasons, specifically backups and stuff, because they are very important for a server like this. Like, this is not your average project. But obviously it won't be a realm when it comes out. It'll be a server when it comes out. Now that might scare some people. It's like, because it's like, hold on a second, a server? Wait, I can't join servers on console. Don't worry, anybody can join it if you have Bedrock Edition, and if you can add people and stuff like that. So the server will obviously have a traditional IP import, maybe even a custom domain, which if you don't know what that is, it just turns the IP into a custom one, which basically might be Illmatic SkyGen.net or something, I don't know. But obviously there'll be a traditional IP import for you to join. If you can't join using IPs and ports, or you don't have a method to join, for example console, like you obviously have Bedrock to connect and DNS settings you change and all stuff like that. If you have that set up, then by all means use the IP import. I would rather you use the IP import than the second method. But the second method you can do is you can join the server without using the IP import. Instead, what it is basically it is a system where if you add this bot and wait for a bit, the bot will add you back. And then if you go on to Minecraft, you'll see that they are on a world. If you join that world, once, I don't know how this system works, but once you join the world, it will like redirect you to the server, which basically means that when you click them, if you click the world that they are on, when you click it, it instantly gets transferred basically to the server, and that is the second way to join the server. There's no IPs and ports required. It is just to add basically somebody, and that is literally it. So, and that is focused really on console. This server was going to be a realm, but I'm not gonna lie, this server is lagging with, like, no joke, 4 people online. I had like literally 2 people online. I could see that the server was already lagging. Now I wasn't lagging, but you could see the server was lagging. Things were slower than usual and stuff like that. So I'm definitely changing to a server. It's also the fact that realms can only have a maximum of 10 people, and that's excluding me. Including me, it'll be 11, but you know, and with a server I can have infinite people really, and that's why I'm going to change this to a server as well. I also changed this to a server because I found a way on how console players can now join as well. So that's why I'm going to a server. And servers might scare you because it's like, oh, I can't join a server. Don't worry, I've already got how you can join it on console anyway. But yeah, that is the future of this server. But also, the future of the server is when is the server coming out? Because to be honest with you, you might be subscribed, you might be wondering, like, when is this server generally coming out? And to be honest with you, I don't know really. But in the position of where I am, as I'm recording, it is now basically March. It's actually March 3rd. Wow, March 3rd already. But it basically is March now. And my deadline was basically April. In a way, my deadline was to try and get it out on the Easter holidays. Why? Because you might be bored on the Easter holidays, and I just come out with boom, Illmatic SkyGen, and now you basically have you have like the whole week or 2 or whatever your holiday is, but the rest of your holiday to play this server. Like, I feel like that's just a logical sense to release it at that time. But I feel like with a month left, basically, it's going to be difficult to get this done. but all hands on deck now. I'm really working on this server now. I'm trying to not mess around. Obviously I'm trying to not get a bunch of videos out, especially YouTube Shorts. They've almost like stopped now, YouTube Shorts, even though I know they get a bunch of subscribers and views. But I definitely do feel like I might try and do some YouTube Shorts, but I'm maybe not going to do them because, well, to be honest with you, the server is basically the main focus, and there is not really much to the server left. There's like 3 things really to do, but actually there is a couple more things to do with the server. That could be things related to the server itself, but then you also have things that are outside the server. For example, the Discord, which, well, the Discord, it is basically in a way done in a way. There is a custom bot and everything like that. The custom bot is really used to verify, and so you can claim your free Discord kit as well. So like people, I have like seen a comment saying like I would definitely recommend making a Discord. It's already been done. It was been done ages ago, and I've even made a custom bot for it as well. So yeah, and there is like not really much to do, but there is still a lot. Like, for example, I'm trying to make a website as well. No joke, I'm trying to make a website. A website is going to be used so you can view the server and so you can pay for things for this server as well, which is going to be pretty nice. Because obviously, if I don't make any money from this server, then this will be pretty sad for me, because I've been working on this for over 2 years now. I'm not gonna lie, over 2 years now, and it would be sad for me to not make any money from this. But it also would be sad for you guys, because this server, I will be not paying. I will not be paying for this server. You guys will basically be paying for this server. So if you guys stop buying things and the server can't afford to run, then the server will be down and nobody can play the server, which I don't think will happen. I think people will purchase things, but obviously depending on how much money you buy, that could result in me doing a bunch of updates and me even hiring people to do updates for me as well, so updates can get out sooner and quicker. But that is sort of the future of this server and the SkyGen as a whole, because like the server, the server is called Illmatic Craft. The reason why is because that's the studio name, Illmatic Craft. There will be, in the future, there will be a server where you can join, which will be called Illmatic Craft. When you're on it, you'll have a bunch of different experiences. One of them will be Illmatic SkyGen, another one, Illmatic Prison, Illmatic SMP, Illmatic whatever, Illmatic Lifesteal, I don't know. Whatever, Illmatic Bed Wars, whatever. Them sort of like, there'll be different game modes. I think SkyGen might be the main one, if depending on how popular this will be. But there will definitely be many different sort of servers. But obviously the main one right now is Illmatic SkyGen. Illmatic SkyGen is the main one. It's the only one I'm probably going to maybe make. I think I might maybe make other different servers as well. But I think definitely the SkyGen will be the main one for a very long time. Because I think if everyone loves this server, then honestly, I wouldn't see why I wouldn't focus on this server, really. But yeah, that is the future of this server. There's not really much there's not really much that I need to do, really. All hands on deck. I'm really focused on this. Hours being put in. In fact, I recorded now, and then once I recorded and uploaded this video, I'm just going to focus on the server again. Hopefully I can get another devlog out, maybe even some shorts, but hopefully I can get some more devlogs out, showing you what I've already managed to do already, because I have started something else actually, something small, not really that big, not really functional yet, but I'm trying to finish this server and trying to get it for release now, because like the next thing is not like doing all these things and all the things I want to add to the server. It's now getting the server to release, and that's my main focus. I'm going to get the server to release, and my main goal is somewhere in April, somewhere in the holidays, the Easter holidays, I think, because it is Easter then. Hopefully in the Easter holidays I can get the server out and running, but that is not going to be the official date. I will probably tell you official date, but that I'm going to say that will be my date. That is the date I want this server out, and the server will be out hopefully at that time. So obviously if you are wondering when the server will be out, potentially maybe April. If not, it will be after that, May maybe. But I really do want to release this on April. My birthday is also in April, 10th of April. So like a birthday present from me in a way would be this server coming out, to be honest with you. And another birthday present would be obviously the money that is made from this server as well. Now obviously I'm kind of in debt in a way, not really, but this server has cost money. I haven't really paid anybody, but just the cost of me paying for Minecraft Realms. Now obviously I could cancel the subscription, but like this server is very big and I still pay for it because of backups. Backups is very key, because if I do one singular mistake and I don't have any backups, like for example if this was a normal world, then backups, like I could lose many hours or days and stuff, or could lose the entire SkyGen. So backups is very key. Like when I use them, honestly it does save me a couple hours, to be honest with you. But that is basically this devlog. I think that's the end of this video. If you do want to play this server, again subscribe, because really do subscribe, because when the server releases, I'm going to post a video. I think I will get a video ready. I'll post a video on how you could join the server, an in-depth video on how to join the server using the IP import and the second method. If you don't understand that sort of stuff, how to even join the server in the first place, that will be an in-depth video. So subscribing, you'll be notified to that video, and you could play this on day one release. My goal is to try and get 100 people at once on the server. It's a very big sort of thing to say, but I'm trying to aim for 100 people. But yeah, either way, subscribe if you really want to play this server when it comes out. This is another devlog done. The next devlog I'll be working on the next thing, which I'll show you. I'm not going to spoil anything, but obviously basically I've managed to do 3 portals. My next is number 4, and then hopefully I can get this server done by April maybe. This is this devlog done now, and I'll see you in the next devlog or the next video, whatever. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe if you want to play this, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.